Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Who's here? Right, a bunch of people here, sort of. Hey, Nikki was here early. Daniel was here early. Scott, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Ralph, Tommy J, Brock, what's up, brother? Douglas, how are you doing, brother? Hope you are well. And so I found out a bunch of interesting stuff yesterday. Good stuff, kind of, sort of. I finally got a weight uh, on the tongue weight on the trailer. 217 kilo. My initial deal when I pulled that trailer, and I think I said it in one of the videos, it seemed heavy to me. It felt heavy on the truck, which it is a little bit, not a lot. I think the weight that I came up with on the trailer, I'm guessing a little bit. It would have been 160 kilo would have been 10%, and I think 15% was about 180 or 190 or something like that. Anyway, I think I can take those water deals out. I'm going to drain the water out of those ones that I put in there today and see what the weight's like. I also got to, I don't think my water tank's completely full. But what the interesting thing that I found out, and Brock probably knows too, and a lot of people with trailer stuff, but the that hitch that I have, that bolt together, turn upside down, 8-position metal steel hitch, the ball, I punched it in Google, of course, said, hey, if the hitch is like has a bunch of play in it, or the ball is loose, which the ball was loose too. For some reason, when they put it together, there's no lock washer on the 2-inch ball. And it was a little loose in there. I felt something on the trailer. I knew something wasn't exactly right with the hitch. So anyway, I said, yes, that would cause sway and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I'll show you what I ended up ordering. Besides, I ordered that sway deal. Did I show you guys the anti-sway? I don't think I have that on there either. I ordered it from Amazon, and I don't know. I'll show it to you on my phone, I think. On that one would be easier. But this one I can show what I ended up ordering. It might be here by the 19th, which will be before we go. Otherwise, I'm going to do some welding and stuff on this out of the ball, which will be here like tomorrow. Another 2-inch ball with a lock washer and nut, 6,000-pound ball, and a pin. It's already got a hole drilled in it. This one had a pin too, thank God. Let me see. Present share screen. What I ended up ordering besides this, let me show you the Amazon one. The Amazon one is going to be really, really flipping close. It says it'll be here on the 22nd, or I think it said the 23rd, and we leave the 23rd in the morning to go on the next adventure out by Uman. Let me see if I can find where's Amazon. And I was really surprised, even though they charge the living crap. There are a lot of stuff in Amazon that they will ship here. Okay, here's I think this is the one. Is this the one? Yeah. Let's see if I can find it on here. Anyway, let me put the team. Let me cancel this for a minute. I'll show you this first. So anyway, that's the anti-sway deal. It's like a slide that's on there, that this part here actually has brake pads on it, and you adjust a lever, and anyway, it's supposed to help considerably. I figured it couldn't hurt. It ended up, the whole item was $58, okay, from Amazon, and for import taxes and to get it shipped here, it was $161. So basically $100 for shipping, handling, and import taxes. But I figured for 150, 160 bucks, if it can save the trailer, save my life, don't drag me off the road, it's probably worth it. So anyway, so that's that. And then the other thing that I ended up buying, which was another hundred some odd dollars, was through this on that Temu, and that says that might be here by the 19th. Okay, I bought this aluminum. Just billet aluminum one. It has a 2-inch and then a 2 and 5/16 ball on it. It's 6,000 kilo capacity. Anyway, it was 34, so something like that, 100 and something bucks. So I figured that was better, and I also bought this deal here, which I thought was interesting. Where is it at? How do I go back? I'm hoping you guys can see this. I didn't. This deal here, and what it does is it goes underneath the. Let's see if it'll. Here, is that? Can you see that? I hope you guys can see that. Let me go back on here and see what. Oh yeah, you can see it. So anyway, I bought that. How come that isn't? How come it's on a different page? Oh, because it's still showing this. Ah, okay. So anyway, I guess you didn't see this one either. Hold on. Let me go back. Yeah, you didn't. Right, let me go to present, stop screen, share screen. No, I should have two team view. Yeah. Shopping. Maybe this one. Okay. Okay, this one. Show you this one first. So this is the one I was telling you about as I was speaking, thinking you could see it. That's a little better. Excuse me. That's a little better view. And then the other deal that I bought that's coming with that is I figured any play that I could keep out of that deal, the better. And this thing was really, really cheap. So let me see if I this one here was interesting when I was looking at it. Like I said, it was only a couple hundred baht, and it just bolts up under the. Let me go back again and see if I can. Can I change this like this? Can you guys see that? Did that one come through? Yeah. So it I guess it takes any kind of play out of the actual receiver and the hitch. So anyway, so for a couple $100, maybe I can But I was really happy to hear when I did it, and I weighed it 3 different times with just a bathroom scale, but it was like 222, 218, 217, so somewhere around 220. So like I said, what I'll do is I've got this this deal here that actually I bought for. Hold on a second. I actually bought this for transferring the gas for the generator. That's what it shows it for gas. So I got to get a couple of batteries, and I haven't used it for gas. Not that it would make a difference, but I'm going to. I can drain those deals that I filled full of. Excuse me, saying I need new wheels. I could drain those tanks, and then, like I said, I'll drag a hose over there, fill up the trailer water deal, because I know it's not completely full, and then I'll see again, take another one. I think I want to be right around 200 kilo, so I'll try that, and I think if I do it all, I think it'll be all right. Hey, Robert Mack. Hey, Kenny. I sent you a message too. I don't know if you got it or not, about where we're going on the 23rd. I don't know if you got it. You can answer me or not answer me. Either way. Where else? Anybody else? Rob's here. Hey, brother. How you doing? Hope you are well. Gator, how are you? Yeah. So I'm gathering. I'm hoping that it was that ball and everything that actually was causing that problem. I also want to. I know I liked in this particular one. It looked like the adjustments were. Where are you? The adjustments were closer together than the one that I have. In other words, I can make more, fine tune it more. So what I'm going to do is when it does get here, or even with the other one, I'll see if I can get it better, is I'm going to drag it out and get on a nice flat parking lot where I know around the corner from here over by a temple. There's a big parking area across from the actually from the new center, the new anyway, we're government center, sorry. And I can get a nice flat spot, and I want to make sure that that I'm good and level, and that I'm not pitched one way or the other, and see the way it is, because on my dirt road I can't really, I can't find a good level spot. Hey Craig, how you doing? So I was kind of like I said, I was excited on one hand that the ball being loose and that whole hitch being I could probably show you that the other one was 2600 baht, 2400 baht, the one that I bought, and I didn't even see it when I bought it. I didn't see the billet or the aluminum one, but it just had a lot of play in it then, and I thought that well, it shouldn't make a difference. Well, it didn't make a difference when I had before I put the suspension and raised it up and did all that. But like I said, that ball being loose and that whole piece is just not stable. And I think with this deal here, and like I said, it has I think it has way more closer adjustment than the other one, but I don't know for sure until I get it here. But I know that this one's going to be. It comes with 2 locking pins, and I did buy a locking pin for the other one. So if someone needs a locking pin for their trailer or hitch or something, and you're around me, let me know. But I don't know, Kenny, are you still here? You still here? Oh, just read it. Okay, all right, all right, cool. I didn't see that. So yeah, so we'll see, and then it's just going to be if that part doesn't get here, those parts are, like I said, I got a chance on getting those. The hitch, the ball part, and that stabilizer that clamps on, the cheap one. The other one, the 160 coming from the States, I hope I do, but I think even if I get it the day before, I'm not going to have time to get the stuff bolted on, or maybe I will. I don't know. The stuff doesn't weld on. It's all, well, one piece needs to be welded on, but it comes off the ball and has a ball on it here. So the ball's here, the arm goes onto that, and then on the side of the trailer, there's a 4, and they give you drill a certain size hole and tapping deals, which I don't like anyway. Once I'll get it on there, and once I get it screwed in, and I feel that everything's right, I'll have him weld that onto the trailer also. That's all that has to be done. So 1 weld and 4 holes drilled and zip in some screws or self-tapping type deals. And anyway, hopefully they'll all get here, and that would be good. And maybe I could do that in one day. I'd have to get the guy over here. But the other one, definitely on the hitch, and get that and get everything tight there. I'll at least know. And then if I tow it and creep up on 80, 85, 90 kilometers, I don't think I'll ever go over 90, and just hope that it doesn't. It would be nice if the trailer had electric trailer brakes, because that helps in that. I read a bunch of stuff too on the fishtailing. If you do get a trailer that's going, grab your electric brakes. Don't touch the brakes on your truck or vehicle, and ease into the trailer, slow the trailer down, and get it back online. But hopefully I won't. Hopefully I won't have anything. And probably on this trip, if I don't have everything on there, I'll probably just bring it up to 80, make sure it stays there, and then I'll probably do like 70, 75. What is 75 kilometers or 70 kilometers an hour in miles per hour? Anybody know? Jake, maybe you can punch it up. Tyson fight, yeah, Netflix, right? I have to. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. That'll be fun. Um, but yeah, so hopefully, um, hopefully that fixes it all. If that fixes it all, then I'll be a happy camper, really a happy camper. And like the way everything went on the trip. The only thing that I've got to do the trailer, and I'm probably going to do part of it today, is take the stuff out of it that I am never going to use. No reason to have it on there, and add a couple of things that I needed, and get it all out of boxes and put into the trailer, and get it ready. Because it's what is today? Today is the 16th, so it's what 7 days away or so. Yeah, so it's a week from today. So I got to get it done. It should be all right. Really, that's it. 43 miles an hour. Oh, shit. Thing that's crawling on my toes. This numb feet thing sucks. I'm actually I don't know, maybe I'm hoping that they're cutting my damn feet off. I'll tell you, it really, neuropathy, I guess it is. I don't know. My wife had that too on her back and stuff, and she took some pills for it. I guess I should ask the doctor because it's annoying as hell. Like your feet are half asleep, 3/4 of the way asleep all the time. Just screws you with your walking and everything else. Hey, Andy, how you doing? That's it. Yeah, so I definitely went. So cruising at, well, he left. Who else can figure out what's 80 and what's 90 kilometers? I guess I could use my phone instead of putting stuff on you. I see. Okay. I saw your thing, Kenny. Anyway, uh, let me see. Google, the almighty Google, 80 kilometers is how many miles per hour? So 50, 90, 49.7. So that would be all right, even 55. So let's see what is 90. 90 is what I usually pulled it at. 90, 55. So yeah, it should be able to do that. I would hope anyway. Oh, there we go. Thank you. 90's 56. Thanks everybody. but I dug the trailer. I had a really good time. I'm looking forward to going back to that spot. Actually, I actually been looking at a kayak. I was looking at a boat, and then I kind of figured, it's only going to be me, out there. So I looked at a couple. One of them's kind of small. It's a 10-footer, and but he's got everything that I want. I can show you that too. But the reason there's two of them. One's an 11 and a half, but the 11 and a half weighs almost 100 pounds. This X9, which is actually they make them. I don't know if they make them here, but they have a place in Pattaya and in Bangkok that deal with these wild something kayaks. Let me pull it up, and here it is right here, so I can just do it. Stop screen. But it only weighs 20. It weighs like 50 pounds, and I can even get that up there. I don't have to worry about getting on the roof, and it has stabilizer little blow up deals that came on it. That's the feel. That's it, right? Share. Yeah, that's the feel free one. That's the 11 and a half footer. But the one, neither one guy has gotten back to me. The other one has not. But let me see here. This one. That's that one. Where's the other one? Where are you? Okay. Marketplace. This one, a white wolf kayak. There it is there. Can you guys see that? Let me see. Yeah, you can see it. Let me see if I could take me out. Yeah, that's a little bigger. Anyway, it it has a little trolling motor, only 18. It's got those little outrigger deals on it. They're just a little blow up deal. So it stabilized it. It's probably small, but like I said, man, 50 versus 100 pounds is a lot when you're a million years old like me. But it's got a place. I want to put if I get it, which I probably will. He wants 12.5 for it. It's in Bangkok, I think. So I got to see about shipping. It comes with that motor, comes with everything you see there, and it comes with a battery. You saw on some of these other ones, there's a battery right behind the seat there. Yeah, so I think that would be plenty, plenty for me to do. So the only thing I was saying is I'd like to put a canopy over it that goes up and a 200-watt solar panel and a charge controller. And the lead acid battery is probably fine for now, but I could get a 50 amp hour would probably be plenty with the 200 amp panel, and it probably weighs 1/5 of what that lead acid battery weighs. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it would be all right. Who else came in? Hey, brother Ron, how are you? And I think I saw. There you are. How are you? How's things going? I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I did see you on Facebook. Actually, this morning. I can't remember what it was for, but yeah. So I don't know. I think the kayak would be plenty, and like I said, it weighs 50 pounds. I mean, I could probably lift that right up on the top. My truck comes with that rack. That Storm Track has racks across the top, and it's got that sliding rack. So whatever long it is, it's made to carry the shit. I put the new crank down deals on the 125. So now I've got 6, I think, of the regular ratchet ones. So I'll use those. I'll order some stuff, and I already looked at all the shit that I'd like to get. But the 11.5, I think I would struggle to probably get the damn thing up on the roof, and maybe not. I don't know. But the 11.5, I think, is a better canoe. It's also they sell them here in Thailand. It's at Feel Free, which is supposed to be real good. The seat looks like is one of the major selling points of that kayak. But hey, Pierre, how you doing? Glad you could make it. What is he saying? Good guessing for toe ball weight. 10% of, yeah, 10% is only like 150, 160. Well, it's the way that I figured it out. It was loaded with the way that I've got it and everything. As close as I could come is about 1480, but I'll go 1520 on it. And let's see. Let me get to my deal here. I think I used 1520 times 10% is 152, and 1520 times 15% is 228. So I guess I'm in between. Maybe I do want to get rid of that water. So whatever it's going to be, it's probably going to be between that. Probably going to be like 12%. I think 1520 times 12%, 180 pounds is what I'll shoot for. And we'll see. But do you see him? Can you see him? Let me go back. I'm rolled off of it for some reason. There. Can you see this? There's my dog. You can see him? No, you can't. Bear boy. Come here. Say hi. There he is. Good boy. He's been a good boy. I got to take him camping. just to see. I think he'll be all right. My worry, like at that campground that we went to, there was a couple of male soy dogs um, walking around, and he's getting in the. He's over a year now. He's in the test pumping mode. He wants to be a badass, and I just don't want him to get first hurt another dog for no reason. If they're fighting over a female, hey, I'll let him go. But I don't want him. I don't want him to get tore up. But he went from a puppy stage now to, hey, I'm a man. Look at my balls type thing, and we'll see. Most track racks have a limited weight capacity. Storm track bed, I think, is about 75 kilo. But that never stops us from overloading. Yeah, but that even with the heavy, one, it's only 40 something kilo. So I think I'm safe with either one. I think I'm gonna. I think I want to go for reasons. I'll get the wheels that go underneath it also for moving it around. And then what I figured I'd do is I'd make a bracket that went from the front of the kayak up to the back of the 125. Then if wherever I'm camping, so I don't have to take the truck off or do anything, I just take it down, put the wheels on it, put a strap over to hold the wheels on, hitch up to the little whatever I make on off the rack on the 125, and then I could tow it over to whatever dock I'm at, or close to, and maneuvering around. And it's hard for me to look at stuff and go, oh well, maybe I can't do that because I don't like to freaking think that way. I can do anything, right? But I think that the smaller one, it'll probably be stable enough, especially with those little outriggers on there, and it'll be a lot easier for me to maneuver around. But we'll see how things go. The guy that I showed you, the smaller one, which is actually just a click. It's 300 centimeters, which I think is 9'11" or 10 3/4 or something. And I think it would be fine, and like I said, with me, I might want to go to a bigger trolling motor because I'm just lazy and I want to make sure I got plenty of battery. Although I'll try the lead acid. I mean, if it'll, it's just heavy. A lot of the stuff that I've been watching, even these guys that go out and fish for 6-8 hours, they could run 50 amp hour with a bigger panel and stuff. And as long as it's sunny out, there's plenty on there. But the 18, the only good thing with the 18 is even on probably maxed out, it's going to run a lot longer. It's going to be pulling lower amp draw. Don't confuse roof capacity with roof mount capacity. Experience numbers have been called. Yeah, this thing is made to carry shit, though. I'll have to look, but I'm sure that I can punch in the almighty Google will tell me. But they shove these things on the top of passenger cars, with the rack off of the rain drips. So I don't think that's a problem. Just me getting it on and off. See, my biggest thing is that's why I've got the 125, and that's what I don't want to, unless I'm on some really sketchy where I'm putting the trailer. I don't want to disconnect the truck. I want to pull it in there, crank it up, level it out, and be done. And then when I'm ready to go, undo it like I did last time and take off. So I want to be able to get this, whatever I've got on the top of the truck, whether it be a small boat or a kayak, which it'll probably be a kayak. And I want to be able to slide it off. And I think the thing weighing 24 kilo or whatever it is. In fact, I did have the specs up on the top, a window open to that, but I closed it before the live stream. Crapper available. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it would be cool because I would have used it there definitely. I could have loaded it into the water right there, and the thing that weighs half as much as another one would be a big thing for me getting on uneven ground with my numb feet and my bad knees. I think I could suffer with a little smaller kayak. I think it looks plenty stable enough. It's not like I'm going to be standing up bass fishing. You know, I'm going to be trying to troll for something, or put a bobber out there with a worm on it and catch some tilapia. Which when I'm there, where he's throwing all that stuff way out there, I could have just put it in the water, went out there and dropped the bobber, and found out how deep it was, and put it so the bobber was holding the worm, above the bottom there, right off the bottom, and I probably would have caught a lot of fish. Not that I would have wanted them, but the first day of my new surfboard, it came off the roof rack and hauling ass down the coast. You might have been high. I'm going to say there's probably a good chance you were high, depending on the year or how old you were. But I think it would be kind of cool. And like I said, the guy, let me see. Did I still have that? No, I put it away. I think I think it would be probably a better and it's a 22, so it's only 2 years old, and like I said, I like those little stabilizer deals. I would have preferred the motor to be off the back or whatever. The other one doesn't have one. I'd have to put one on it, but I already checked into all that and the videos on it. And it has a skag in the back. But with the thing mounted here, I think it'd be plenty. The only thing, like I said, the difference in something that I would probably do is maybe go up to a 40 pound thrust. But they're about, let me see if I look on. Do I have it open here? No, I don't. I was also checking out a bunch. My wife was right. There are a crap load of campgrounds around Ubon. There's a big ass reservoir lake there. There must be 8 or 10 campgrounds around it. So I went on Google and looked at them all, because what we're thinking about doing is I'm thinking about leaving the trailer in Ubon. And then when I want to go, I'll just go to the Ubon house, hook up and then go out of Ubon and hit a bunch of places up there. Might be a way to keep it, because it's completely covered. It's a great place to keep it. It's just 3.5 hour drive. But if I'm going that way, to go anyway, once if I'm going to Craig's or I'm going to, towards Douglas or that kind of stuff, I'll have it. I'll have an option of keeping it in both places. Hey, Nanette, how you doing? Glad you could make it. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Cobus, how you doing? I hope you're well. Man, I don't see you getting it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I can. I hope I can. I don't care if I gotta, sit on the edge of it or whatever. I think I could do it. Hopefully. If not, I'll have a kayak up for sale very shortly. We stayed at that lake on our last 2-week road trip. Did you? Yeah, I had it up here. I might still have it here. Yeah, I do. Let me see if I can bring that up. It's huge. It's got to be the one that I'm sure there's not a bunch. Sorry, you guys didn't see. Here it is. Here. Can you tell me, is this the one? It is. There's Ubon right there, but all the places that I got little hearts there are actual. You can see the campground up on the one with the lights on, with the what I'm going to call an RV camper truck that the camper don't come off of. But yeah, and it's huge, and I guess they got a lot of fish in there, snakehead and tilapia, and I guess some not indigenous species such as bass. So it'd be interesting. And there's no way that I could wander off into Laos, so I guess I'm safe there. But is that the same one, Kenny? Probably is. Yes, that's the one who stayed. Nice resort along. Yeah, the way that I kind of found it was, I think it was Bobby and Jai went there and stayed too and had a breakfast or something. One of their videos. So hey Maui, how you doing? But yeah, I was impressed. It looks awesome. I could go there, go to a couple of different. I could spend a whole week there. Um, so and I don't know how far it is from the house, but it couldn't be more than 2 hours from the U-Bahn house. There's no way. Well, in fact, you could probably tell me how far do you think it is from the? You've been to the U-Bahn house. How far do you think it is from there to to that to that lake or whatever it is, that reservoir? Um, let's see, did I miss anybody or did I get everybody? I think I did. But glow in the dark. That might have been where they were. But oh, an hour and a half, yeah, like perfect. And so is the, a lot of the other stuff is real close. The one that we're going to go to, I think, is within that on the 23rd. So yeah, and especially if I had the kayak. But like I said, Ron's got a perfectly good thing. Me getting in and out of it might be fun, but I only got to do it once a day. I'm not gonna, make multiple trips in it. I'm gonna get in it once, go fishing, come back, get out of it, and go lay down and turn on the air conditioner in the trailer. Maybe less cool. Thanks, Kenny. I think it. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be kind of. I was just thinking about a boat. I'd have to probably take the truck loose, to be able to get it off, even if it's a 10, 12-foot boat. Because it's going to weigh, whatever it is, going to weigh a hell of a lot more than 50 or 100 pounds. I know that for sure. But it'd be interesting. But that lake there um, looked very interesting. Like I said, the campgrounds you can see up in that left hand corner up there. It looked real nice. A couple of them looked a little bit on the more primitive side, and a couple of the five that I've got there, or three of the five, looked probably had electrical and everything else. That was another thing, in case anybody was interested. There was a couple of days, she said, did you plug in? I plugged in and topped off my batteries twice on the trailer. So if you're going to go there and you have a trailer or motorhome, whatever, and you're going to use air conditioning, they should charge you $6 a day. 200 baht. I paid for the 2 or 3 days that was included in that 3,900 baht that I spent for the week. 200 baht a day to use the air conditioner, I guess, as much as you want. So, but that place so nice and close from here, and close to Kenny too. And like I said, the people made the difference too. The guy and his wife are just, they're just good people, as are most Thais that I've run into so far. I want some of the new Thai. Yeah, they're awesome, aren't they? They're the best, man. And I got mine from that Temu, but this place here, the one that I showed you, the that I ordered, the aluminum drop hitch or raise hitch or whatever you want to call it. And I think that's going to do it, man. I think that's what it was. It wasn't the weight. I obviously had not way too much, probably, close to, I had 15%, a little, right about 15% on it. So that's not like unheard of. And it had to be that ball was loose and that whole thing moves. It just isn't tightly fit. And I think that these two things that I ordered, in case somebody's just joined or whatever. Let me go up to here, and this is the hitch that I got. That Oh, it's the wrong thing. Oh, no, is it? How come it didn't? Oh, I didn't push share. Hold on. What did I do? What did I do? I screwed that up. Try this again. Okay. Yeah, there it is. That's the one that I got it. And it comes with, if you, let me see if I go over here. Where am I? Right here. It comes with these, hopefully that changed. Let me go back and see. Yeah. It comes with those two. The other one that I got actually has a barrel key, but that doesn't make any difference. It comes with those two pins, and I'm hoping they're machined perfectly for the aluminum, which I'm sure that they are. But you never know. But that's the hitch. So the 2 and 5/16 ball, max gross weight 12, and the 2-inch ball is 8,000 pounds. So I thought it was 6,000. So this is a lot better one, So we'll what did it cost me? 30, 60, $100. Worth it for saving the trailer. The other one, let me and the other thing that I got, in case somebody just looking, oh, wrong one. What did I do? What did I do? Not that one. Not that one. This one. Share. This deal here looks like that'll take any kind of play out of where the hitch goes into the receiver. Should take it all out. I like that. I like the aluminum. The big drop hitch that I had for my flat bottom that I used to pull was a awesome freaking big drop lift for my 4-wheel drive coming down to the flat bottom. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. I like it. Hopefully it'll make a difference, and I think it will. It's just you gotta be able to put. The only way that you can find out is see if it's suede. Like I said, if it had electric trailer brakes, which I might put on another option, but that's what they say to do is grab your trailer brakes and apply that slowly and slow that. Don't touch the brakes on your tow vehicle. At least on 2 or 3 places that I looked at, that was what they suggested, which sounds about right. Like I said, I touched the brakes and I actually hit the accelerator. 2 things you could do. If you don't have trailer brakes, you got to hit the accelerator. If you're doing that, you're going to be puckered up it takes a little bit of balls to hit the accelerator, but that's what it took to get when it happened to me. So I just tapped it. I didn't have to do much. Just tapped it, and it kind of did it. And then I started to apply a little bit of brake and slowed it down, and then finally it came in. But to get it up there, and I'm going to try at lower speeds to get it to go and see if it goes and comes back at lower speeds to where I can go ahead and just use the brake to slow it down. Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe I'll have the camera on so you guys can watch the experience. But anyway, so thanks, Jake. Yeah, so I don't know. It's been 45 minutes. I'm only going to go an hour. I know that Tyson thing's coming on, and everybody. I think that people are watching probably football, and who knows? I don't know, because it's it's Friday in the States, right? Is there Friday night football or something, or is football? I don't even know what's on anymore. But Saturday and I was going to go at 7:30 or 7, but I don't know. I was tired this morning, so I didn't do it. I got all my cameras ready here to go back in the trailer. Show you. Got to clean up this room's a mess. That's the 12. This is the 9, and where's the mirrorless? Is down here. You can't really see it. It's right there. Get those ready to go back in the trailer. Clean this up today. Like I said, get the stuff out of the trailer that I don't need. Put the stuff on. Like I need my wife to get. She's going to order 3 just folding chairs because we could just put them in the back of the truck. I don't need to even put them in the trailer. We didn't have any when Kenny and Sompit came by. I didn't have I had one broken chair. Luckily, the guy had chairs at there, and I had a bend that you could sit on. but I told her to get 3, 4, 5 folding chairs and get those in there. Like I said, a couple of pans that I want to add to in there, a couple little items, and quite a bit of stuff that I'm actually going to take out. Hey Bob, how you doing? College football on Saturday. Today's Friday in the States though, right, Ron? Today's Saturday here in Thailand. I don't know, I'm lost. I watched a Tyson thing and it was different Tyson. Oh, not Mike. Is I don't even know this other guy, but Tyson's gonna beat the crap out of him, right? Somebody somebody enlighten me. I haven't followed any of it except what I've seen commercials and stuff coming out. Yes, it's Friday. Thanks, Scott. But I don't know, man. I'd hate to get hit by Tyson. At least in his, I don't know, man. He still got probably throws a hell of a punch, and we'll see here in an hour, right? But yeah, it ought to be fun to watch. And they're putting it out. Netflix is putting it out for free, right? I'm gonna watch it on the 65. What I need to do is I need to clear. I've only got one box on my couch now that needs to go under the stairs and get my couch back so that I can put my feet up and watch the 65. But I want to get everything straightened down in here. Got a couple of motors, spare motors. You can see the motors up here for the pond that I have spares. I got two more like this one. That's the ones that's running my towers. And if anybody's watching that just subscribe, thanks for subscribing. We gotten like I have to look 50 or 60 subscribers, maybe from Kenny's channel. Actually, before I had like 30 or 40, and now it's like 52 or something in the last 28 days or whatever it is. That's like incredible for us. That's but I'm glad. I mean, welcome. Come ask anything you want. You know, whatever within reason. Be respectful and don't have to agree with me or anything. But yeah, thanks for subscribing. So I never thought that we'd hit 3,000 subscribers, and now let me see if I let me see here. YouTube Studio. Yeah, 2,726, 54 subscribers in the last 28 days. I mean, before we had like zero. And actually, to tell you the truth, a lot of them came during this the camping series. Almost 300 views on that last part one. But yeah, so if you guys watch this after the fact, thanks for subscribing. Your dog wants a clean floor space. He just is. He's an awesome freaking dog, Jake. I mean, he's smart. He knows, you know. Sometimes he stays in the house, but most of the time he stays out with his two girlfriends, Cookie and Brownie. And when you know, if he's either waiting at the back door for me to come out of the bedroom because I locked that door, and or he's out front, and for some reason he knows. Like I'll come out here at 4, 4:15, 4:30, 5 o'clock, usually between 4 and 5 o'clock. And within 5 or 10 minutes, he's banging on the door. Let me in. Comes in, sits there, knows that I'm going to pet him, and ask him to shake with his left and shake with his right. And then I pat him on there, tell him I love him, and go lay down. And he goes over there and lays down and crashes out. He's an awesome dog. But what do we think is going to happen? Um, who's going to what's going to happen in this fight? Somebody that knows. I don't even know this other guy. What is he? A MMA boxer or something? Is that who that guy is? I vaguely I don't watch any of the MMA stuff or anything. So I used to watch a lot of boxing. I used to really like boxing, but I don't that much anymore. But let me know what you guys think before we end the live stream. We'll go a little. There's 15 of you in here, and maybe some people that are actually joining right now because I don't usually go on until 8:30. So people will probably start popping in and going, what do you mean you've been on for an hour? Jake Paul's internet boxes for exposition. Oh, okay. Yeah, so he's going to get his ass kicked, right? I mean, or is he a tough guy? He's probably a tough guy, I imagine. I want some Tyson previous stuff was bad. Hey Johnny, how you doing? Are you here in Thailand? I noticed. I think something popped up the other day. You did a short or something that I haven't got a chance to look at yet. Has knocked some people out. Okay. I mean, Tyson's no spring chicken, right? How old is he? How old is this guy? How old is that? Jake Paul or Paul Jake? Jake Paul. How old is he? He's probably no spring chicken either. But I think I want to say he's in late 30s or 40 years old, and Tyson's what, 55, 60? I don't, maybe more. Oh, really? Cool. But yeah, I don't. Like I said, welcome all the new subscribers. I really appreciate it since there's more people popping in and out now. 31-year difference. Wow. I don't know. Tyson's a bad boy, man. Nasty bastard. Somebody that'll bite your ear off, man, is my kind of guy. You think there's, well, at least in street fighting anyway. It's not something I think that that they like happening in the ring, obviously. But yeah, you just I don't know any of these guys. How can you expect these guys in sports? And I don't care whether it's football, baseball, basketball, or whatever. 90% of them are black. 90% of them came out of like the Detroit, and just the shittiest neighborhood and crappiest upbringing, and running probably half the time with gangs and crap. And I'm just elaborating, just my opinion anyway. And all of a sudden they've had nothing their whole life. And okay, he's the one that we're going to sign you up for 29 million a year, and they dump all this money on guys going, man, I could get a lot of drugs for 29 million. You'd have to be really disciplined to first of all probably not get taken advantage of by your managers and everybody that's going to come out of the freaking woodwork, right? But to go from nothing, absolutely nothing. It's one thing to go from like my middle class upbringing. We didn't really have much. I couldn't, I had to buy my own motorcycles and stuff. I didn't get a bunch of shit given to me. But these guys had it 200 times worse than me. Dad's gone, mom's a drug addict. I'm 12 years old and living by myself. I mean, and I'm guessing again. Some of them might have had great lives, but there's guys out there that had lives like that, and then all of a sudden, white, green, or brown, doesn't matter if you had that upbringing, and then to get dumped, 30 million a year, or I mean, just you got to be. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I think he's grown up a little bit, right? Tyson slapped him in the face. Yeah, I mean, he's just a a good old boy. I mean, he was raised. He's not gonna take any shit from anybody. Ain't gonna do nothing. It's gonna be interesting to watch. I'm gonna be rooting for him, but we'll see. Tyson likes his weed. Cool. Probably calms him down. I mean, what did I see on Facebook? Um, what what happens? What's the difference between five guys that get drunk and five guys that smoke weed? And so the five guys that get drunk are starting fights and they end up in jail, and the other five that are smoking the weed start a band and play music, which is just about right. All this shit that they say about, first off, I've seen I've seen people I've seen that dog. I think I told you guys a story. One of the guys that worked for me trimming and stuff, and he he took a bunch of the cuttings and made some real powerful chocolate chip cookies, and he had a bag of probably 150 of them, and here he had a pit bull, and he ate a couple of them, and he stumbled out of the room and left the dog in there with the bag, and the dog ate all the freaking cookies, and that dog was just and he's gonna die now. Never seen anybody in the at that point the 60 years that I've been alive uh, overdose and die from THC. Have never seen it, man. And sure enough, dog was a basket case for 24 hours, and after 24 hours, he came out of it and came back to his normal self. Yeah, I think so too. He's just he's been in a lot of trouble. He knows what happens when he does bad shit. What bad things happen for him. So and he knows what happens when good stuff. I hope he's gonna. I'm imagining he's gonna make a chunk of money for this. Does anybody know what they're each getting? Different amounts? They getting the same amount each, or what are they doing? Uh, but yeah, so 58 minutes. I'm still going to hang for a little while. People that, yeah, I know, and watching old George, man, just sitting back there and throwing these things at haymakers and just throwing just the weight of his arm and fist. The guy's devastating. I like George, and when he got his the hamburger makers or whatever that fry thing was, and he made a ton of money off of it. God bless him. God bless all them people that can go and make money in their name. But yeah, I watched George fight into his way past his middle age, and he could still throw a punch. Me, I could throw a punch, but I'd only throw maybe two or three, and I'd be out of breath. I got to lose more weight. I have lost. I didn't weigh myself in a week. I got to weigh myself. But the last time I was right at the cusp on 120, 119 deal. So, and I went away on the vacation, and it probably, I don't know. I still feel about the same. So I got to do that, but I got to get back in the gym. So I'll have to do that. But yeah, so in case somebody's in there just came in watching, thanks for subscribing. Um, Participate if you want. Don't want to comment later, ask questions, whatever you want to do, or if you're watching this in a replay. But my plans are a week from today, we'll be going to a meetup kind of deal with some people, my wife camping group on Facebook that she found right up past Ubon. We'll stay Saturday night and Sunday night, and Monday morning. She's going to take off Monday and Tuesday. Monday morning, we'll go over to the Ubon house and spend Monday there, and Monday night and Tuesday we'll get up, probably eat lunch with everybody and head back home. And I don't know if I'll leave the trailer there or not. If I really like what I see out there where we're going, and like that lake that I was just telling you about, or that this one here looks freaking awesome. I will leave it there and um, leave it here and go over to here. Kenny has been here. Those hearts there are for campgrounds, and you can see. Look at the grassy area and nice deal. There's a bunch more on that, and this reservoir is huge, and hopefully, and if you guys have been watching the video, I'm hoping to get a. I don't know if I change this, will it go to it or no? Let me see. No. Okay, so and then hopefully when I go back, if I don't have it soon, which it probably won't, I want to get a kayak, and I think I'm gonna get. I've got two in mind. This one's only a 10-footer, but I think it's reasonably priced, and it has everything that I really want, and that's this one here. Let me see. Yeah. this one here. Where are you? And it's got those little out. They're just blow up deals on the outrigger deals. So I keep my big fat ass stable. They've got two places. I don't know where they manufacture them out, but they sell them here in Thailand. They've got a showroom in Pattaya and one in Bangkok. So and this is a 22. And it's got the lazy man thing, but it's only a 18-pound thrust, so might make upgrade there. Definitely make upgrade on maybe the battery. You can see the battery there in the back. That comes with it too. And I'm going to buy a bimini top type thing for it and put a 200 amp flexible solar panel on there with a charge controller and bring it down to the battery. But that lead acid battery probably weighs 50 pounds. And if I got a 50 amp hour lithium ion, it probably weighs 6 pounds. So, and I think it would be cool. Like I said, Ron has said, are you going to be able to get in and out of it? I sure the hell hope so. But if not, we'll be putting it up for sale. Yeah, I think it'd be. Hey, what's up, Vicky's on her way, Bob? It would be. I think it would be cool, and especially on that big ass reservoir there. And they said they've got bass in there, in not indigenous, whatever. They have some fish in there that I don't know if somebody put them in there or how they got there, but they said they got that. They've got tilapia, of course. They got snakehead. Can you eat snakehead? Somebody. I'm not a big fish guy, but yeah, I think it'll be. I think it'll be fun. Like I said, if I can get in and out of it, which I think I can. Like I said, I'm only going to get in and out of it once a day. I'm not going to get in and out of it 10 times. Hopefully, I'm not going to stand up and do anything stupid. The only thing I'm worried about is that 18-pound thrust going to be enough to push my fat ass, and that even though the kayak's light, around if the wind starts blowing, because I just can't see me paddling myself out of any trouble. So I think I'm going to go to like a 40-pound, at least a 30-pound deal. But they're just a clamp on. The way that one comes on, it just here. I'll see if I can I get a you could sort of see it there, but it just clamps onto a little metal part there. So it's just like it's clamping onto a transom. So I don't think I could get anything, and it slides up and down, so I can put it at any depth I want. But they're not cheap. I want to say that decent 40-pound, and I think 50-pound thrust is about the most you're going to get in 12 volt. I think it jumps up to 24 when you get up into the 60 and 80-pound thrusts. But I think it's going to be 5,000, 6,000. It's all relative, right? What is 5, 6,000, $120 or something? So, so I'll probably get a bigger one. And then I'll probably go with the 100 amp hour lithium ion battery. And even when I got it, you should be able to, the 200 amp panel, if the sun's out, I should have like unlimited, just be able to go any place that I want to. So we'll see what happens. But if I get that, and then if I don't get it till I get back, if I leave the trailer there, we come home for a week or something, and then on a Monday, throw the thing on the top of the head to Ubon, spend a day or two at the Ubon, and then drag the trailer out to that reservoir. Hey John, how you doing? Hope you're well. Everybody say some. But I went away for a minute, didn't I? Am I back or no? Somebody let me know if you can hear and see me. For some reason I went away for a minute. but I think that the kayak will be a good addition. And like I said, this one here is only 10 foot, and it's um, 24 kilo. So it's really light. So 50 pounds, 60 pounds. So I'll be able to get it up and down on the top of the truck without having to. I don't want to disconnect the truck. That's the whole reason I've got the 125. And then what I'll do, they make these little two-wheel deals that you set them on, and then you pull up the front, and you can maneuver it anywhere you want. I'll put that on there, and then I'll make a bracket that goes from the front of the kayak to the back of the 125. So wherever I'm camping, if they have a ramp somewhere, I can pull it with the 125, put it in the water, and go do my business. So it should be it should work out, and getting in and out of it's going to be fun. So we'll see. I'll definitely won't film that the first time that I do. Got a lot done. Doing good. I just finished. Oh, he did finish. I didn't see it live. Yeah, getting ready. That's what we're doing here. How? It's an hour from now, right? Or less than an hour now. So I'm probably going to end pretty soon too. But yeah, I think that the kayak will be a good addition to camping. And like I said, there's so many places up above high where we went for New Year's, where I pulled the trailer up on New Year's with the kids and went up there. That was during the dry time, but otherwise during get some rain and stuff like there. There's a bunch of streams, and anyway, there's a lot of places to go close to Ubon. So that'll be for now, but it's only 3.5 hours away. So I mean, if I've got to drag it back home, and because I'm going to go to Pachuab Currycon, or I'm going to go to Uncle Craig's or to Douglas's or to whatever, I'll just pull it back home. Not a big deal. The entry and exit after I have mastered it, Ron. I'll film it and only send it to people that that I trust and won't send it out. 5 likes, that's it. No one likes me anymore. But yeah, so it should be a good trip. We'll see how it goes with the a week from today. Like I said, me and Nitnoy will take off next Saturday. She's gone today too. She be gone all day. They once a year they do. They got to go through their fire training, so they spend half the day. They teach them how to use fire extinguishers and shit, and then after lunch they light shit on fire and let them put it out. I should go and film that. It's pretty funny. But anyway, but yeah, so we'll go there. We'll meet these people, and I'll do a video on it. I'm imagining 99.999% Thai people. Hopefully, some of them will speak a little bit of English, and they're only going to be there for one day. Maybe some people their little group is just getting together, I think, to discuss trips and stuff. I don't know. I'll find out, but I will do a video on that. The trip there, the trip to Ubon. If I have the kayak, we'll go out in the kayak. I think it's on a lake. It is on a reservoir. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. And then, like I said, that one place that I showed there, that Kenny said he had been to, was looks like it's huge. But that's the one reason why I think I'll take it out and see what what it feels like. But in a good wind, or if the wind kicks up, I know that an 18 is probably not going to hold against the wind. So I'll probably go with the biggest 12 volt, because they're going to have 4, 5, 6, 8 speeds in them. So I mean, it's not like I got to run it all the way wide open. But if I need it, it'd be nice to have it. And like I said, I don't know how. I'll look real quick here. in Lasada. I won't bring it up. I'll just look on here because I think I put it in my basket here. I put a bunch of stuff in there that I want to get. I haven't even got the kayak yet, and I've got 30 items that I want to purchase already. There it is. This one, let's see. They have a 36 is 48.50. That's actually cheaper than I thought. A 46 is 52.90. A 55 is 6,100, and they have a 86, which is just under 10,000 baht. But the 6,100 for the 55, I'm wondering. Oh, it says out of stock, but only two left on the 46. But I'm wondering if that 55 is still 12 volt. Let's see. 55. Does it say here? 5 speed levels forward, three speed levels in reverse, telescoping handle, which would be perfect, adjustable depth collar, which is what I need, and motor bracket. Yeah, perfect, adjustable, and it's got a tilting deal too, which would be nice because that way I can get it completely out of the water, especially if I'm, which I don't think the other one has, especially when I'm trying to put my fat ass in and out of it. But let's see what the 55. Let's see if it says what voltage it is. Nice looking little motor. I don't know who the manufacturer is, but 55 pound, 12 volt DC. Huh. And it's got 10. Oh, it's got, it shows the power on there too, 1 to 10 on the top. Huh. Well, I'd want to get, if the difference in it, what was the difference in the price? Let's see if they have if someone else made it. First, I'll add it to the wish list. It's 6,200, 6,180, and the 52. It's a 900 baht more. So for 25, 30 bucks, why not get the 55? I want to haul ass, right? Probably get myself in trouble. Kids will probably dig the shit out of playing with it too. I'm sure. They probably put both of them in there because both of them probably don't weigh as much as I do. But yeah, that's perfect. Mm-mm-mm. Warranty type, warranty available, lightweight. Only 1 month on the warranty. But let's see if they have any. Here's another one. HK Motors. You may also like. Let's see. That looks like it's from the same manufacturer. Let me see. See if it 18. No, this is a different one. Here's a 50 long and a 50 short. And it's 7,000 baht, but they also have a 40 to, oh, those are all out of stock. The 50 long is in stock and the short is in stock. This HK they have them. So it's going to cost 6,000 baht. What, like I said again, it's all relative, right? That's HK. What is this one here? There's a level on. Let's see what they've got. 28 and 36. 36 is 4,100. But I think I don't know. I think I want to, like I said, I think I want to get the biggest that I can get in 12 volt, even if I don't use it. That one there's 9,000. What's so? Here's a 55-pound thrust for 8,500. It's a nice looking rig too. This one's really nice actually. 30, 40, and 55. Maybe they have more than one deal. 12 volt DC on a 55. 6,500 for a 30 pound. Um, yeah. So anyway, I should be able to find something. I'll go back to the. I won't bore you guys anymore with me playing on Lasada. Um, yeah, blue pills. You got that. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get out in the middle of like that big ass reservoir and have the wind kick up like a son of a bitch and blowing against me. I'll end up on the other shore because there's no way that I'm gonna try to think I'm a paddler. No way, especially against the wind. But that's why I want the 200 amp panel on the top of the bimini, so I'm nice and shaded. A nice little ice chest on there just for soda and stuff. And I don't need much stuff for um, to fish with. But yeah, I think it would be cool. I think I definitely like I like it. And like I said, the 11 and a half footer weighs twice as much and doesn't have the trolling motor, although I can install one and I'm going to have to buy one anyway. So I don't know. I'll see what happens. But I think for me, my, being old and I like the outriggers, but you can buy that same setup is not that expensive. I checked it. I checked it out online. You can buy them. They're only like under 2,000 baht. And they come in blue and white and yellow and whatever. It's for what? Test drive. Is Tommy here? I didn't see Tommy. Hey, Tommy. But anyways, so we're getting down. So 2 o'clock Thai time, is that when that's supposed to start on Netflix? Let me pull up my get stuff out of the way here. Pull up my 65. Get it on. Go to Netflix. There's Netflix. Can you guys see that? It's freaking awesome, this TV, isn't it? little bit, a little bit big for in here, but let's see what happens. Probably 9 million people trying to get in. Where are you supposed to go to find it? Do I have to put in Tyson fight or something? Continue. Oh, there it is. Recently added Tyson fight. Why do I have to hit a button to start? Maybe just to load. This device doesn't support live streaming. You can watch the live event on most newer devices. It's a brand new television. I don't understand that. That's bullshit. Maybe I need to take off my I think I might have my what's that called? When you can be in another place and it thinks I'm in Seattle, Washington. Where's that? Let me see. Where do I apps? Let me see. There's Surfshark. Shut that off. Disconnect. Oop. Uh, Disconnect. Not connected. IP thing, right? All right, now let me go to Netflix. Let's see what happens when I. Now it doesn't show it. That means that, oh no, there it is. Ah, how can this not support live streaming? Now let me put more on here and see what. Open with Chrome. Oh, I don't want that. Are you guys bored with me sitting here? I don't know. Ah. More. Let's see what it says here. Netflix.gov. Fix a problem. Your Android phone or tablet. Reinstall the Netflix app. Test your internet connection. Restart your home network. All right, guys. I'm not going to bore you with it anymore. You guys are awesome. 16, 17 of you still hanging. All right. Well, enjoy the fight, and maybe I'll pop back on and we'll do another live stream to discuss what everybody watched. All right. Let me get over here to my stuff here. And Richard Evershard Travels is the one that did my intro and outros. And hope you're doing well, Richard. Thanks everybody for coming. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, and I'll catch you on the next one.